Hello guys, and welcome to the world of Papu. And it's been a minute, so I'm gonna have to get my brain refreshed, but I'm pretty sure this world is in a pretty deadly state right now. We've seen an ice age happen, we've seen meteorites hit, and we've seen all-out warfare. And we've seen the first fall, the true fall of a city, where the city name, the whole city is wiped out. And it's Night City that has fallen. The Jordan people, and the reason I say that is their old capital is hanging on the balance. They have now moved their capital from Jar to Jordan, which is pretty insane because Jar has always been their capital since the beginning of time, but it is on the brink of collapsing. Now, you say, well, hey, you know, they still have all their houses, but there's only one person left. This whole town has been massacred by the McKnight people. There's a big war going on up in the north, the first ever war, and only one person survived it. So to get our minds freshed up on the kings of this era right now, and of this video, and of this time period, for the Keister Empire, it is Sam Keister. He is 61 years old, and he has never killed anybody. He's not that experienced either. He is definitely, you know, probably the least talented king that they've ever seen at this point, in my opinion. The McKnight Empire, which is on the brink of collapse in a way. You can see their stats down here. They have 85 people, one, you know, town or village that they call, and they have 31 homes. You can take a look at him. It's Alula Taiso, so the Taiso name still continues on. He is 45. He has a level of 6. He's killed one person. He is pretty talented. If there's anybody who can turn it around for him, it's this guy. He's a level 6, which is pretty awesome. And he's still pretty young, considering all things. You can see he has a lot of traits, man. Most traits I've ever seen. He's a genius. He's a little slow, though, at moving. He is very ambitious. He's tough. He's agile, and he's wise. So he is a beast. The best king right now. So that is going in the McKnight's favor. Now, Isogumi is the king, a very young king. Level 4, though, so it's even more experienced than Sam, still only at the age of 19. He is deceitful and a veteran at warfare. He has killed 24 people. At the age of 19, this is the most deadliest killer that Papu has ever seen. Remember this name, Isogumi. He is a killer. We've never seen someone kill this many people. He is on a rampage, and guess what? He's the only person who survived in Jar. He decided to move his capital down to Jordan, and the Jordan people decided they wanted to rename this capital. So I'm going to actually pull up my phone, see if I can't find that comment. Since you know times are different, they want to change the name of Jordan to a different city capital, which is up to you guys as a subscriber. The original leader of the Jordan people said, hey, I want this name to be changed, and their king is an ingredient. This guy right here, he is so deadly though. Let me see if I can't find it. So here it is. Instead of Jordan, let's name it Sippy's Island. So it's not an island though. So I think he was talking about instead of naming it. Yeah, it's not. So we're gonna keep it Jordan, just for now. If you guys do claim an island, I will name it Sippy's Island. I'm not gonna change Jar just because it's been Jar for the beginning of time. But if you guys claim like something like this, heck yeah, man, I'll name it Sippy's Island, or any other island. I'll name it that. But for right now, you're not on an island, so you don't have to stay how it is. Now, we're all caught up. We all know what happened. I did this more for me because you guys are probably coming off of the video, so you kind of remember, but I'm not, so I wanted to make sure I know what I'm talking about. We are looking good. we're looking good to go. We are going to advance time. As far as, I do want to take a look at, so one thing I hope they fix is world history gets wiped every time you restart the game. So it would be nice if they can keep the log, at least, not since the beginning of time, because I know that'd be hard, but at least, you know, don't delete it when every time you restart the game. Now I want to see something, just real quick. I want to see who is at war with who. So the Keisters, or the Keister Empire, is still at war with the McKnight Empire. For the Jordans, they are at war with the McKnight Empire. So the McKnights are still at war with everybody. It's still the same thing. I think in this episode we could see the McKnights fall and Zimmer City fall as well. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and start. I'm excited to see what we see. Yeah, there's still wars going on. This war isn't over, and flames still continue to burn down. Now it's the attack on the Zimmer City, basically, which is not held by the Zimmers, by the way. It is actually held by the McKnights, and there's their king, Alulo, or however you say that name. Oh, what was that? Yeah, they're scrambling around, man. It's gonna be rough times for the McKnight people, and I want to know, how long are these guys gonna stay friends with each other here at this border? It's going to be interesting. So Jar's trying to repopulate. They're in a very dangerous position right now. So they're trying to recover from their initial war that they had. Again, so we've seen this multiple times, and we're not going to rename anything until we see it stick. But we have seen the Keisterians try to build a village here, and it just continuously gets knocked down. The lands are barren, and there's still warfare happening. If they can get to a respectable number of people, then we'll name it. But for right now, it's pretty bad here. But with this bridge connected, I think it's only a matter of time before Keisterians own all the bottom of Papu, which is going to be crazy. And look at that right there. See, it's gotten taken over by the McKnights. And the Zimmer City population is growing, so that they're actually doing good. And maybe by rushing the city here, you actually hurt, trying to take this island over. This has been a long war, guys. One thing you guys got to remember, these are years going by. So it may look like, Night City fell within 4 episodes or whatever. It's been 150 years. Basically, it's been 100 years since these civilizations have grown and stuff. And look at Jar, man. Over just a couple years, they are already back and pretty strong. So that's pretty interesting here. One thing we are going to do is I want to go ahead and repopulate islands and stuff like that with nature that were damaged by the Ice Age up north, because it has been a pretty good while. So I want to go ahead and start seeing some stuff grow here. And we're going to actually do a couple of stones as well. We do a couple plants. Over the years, definitely things have gotten a little better, you know what I mean? And over in this area, we've yet to see anyone. What's the point of traveling over here? You know what I mean? I don't even know. Can berries grow in this area? I don't think they can. Yeah, it's just nothing but cold. So we're going to have a lot of trees start popping up here, though. Some stone a little bit, because there's a mountain there. Okay, that's a lot, actually. But, yeah. So, okay. So, there we go. So, looking good. Let's go ahead and continue this. I do want to have world history up, new village. Wait! Whoa. Kingdom Jordan made peace with the McKnight Empire. That is huge! Everyone, the first peace treaty has been signed forever in the history of Papu. It's the Jordan people. They have just signed. The McKnights asked to for forgiveness. They said, please, let's make peace. And you know what? The Jordan people said, I think it benefits for both parties, to make peace. So they are no longer allies with the Keystarians as far as in this war. Now, is that going to make the Keystarians angry? I don't know. Not having the Jordan support for this war now. My thing is, I think this was the smartest call, and this king is actually really smart for doing this in Jordan. This guy right here is actually really smart because they need to recover. They're not in any shape to have a war. The Keystarians dominate. They can handle this war on their own. The Jordan people are technically the weakest in the world right now. So this is actually smart for them to dip out of this war that doesn't really even concern them and try and build up. So that's very smart. That's a very smart play. So let's go ahead and continue to see how this goes. And I am intrigued to see how long is it going to take before war between these two go. If the Keystarians are smart, they won't even worry about the Jordan people until they are completely done wiping out the McKnights, which could take longer than, I think it's taken longer than what they thought it would. But we'll see. We are going to go ahead and bam. So it's raining across the land of Papua here. And so we will get to see over some years finally the war. The war isn't over, but the lands are trying to heal in Papua a little bit at least. And man, Jar's grown already like 35. That's pretty good. 36. I'm so surprised that we haven't seen. I mean, there's people here. You know what I mean? Oh, someone just died by the bears. It is pretty hostile. There's a lot of bears here. But I'm just surprised that we haven't seen. Dude, look at all the bears that came over to this one. I'm surprised we haven't tried to see anyone claim these lands. There's a big mountain in the middle of this, so there's not really much you can do on this island. And we've yet to see. We see there are some humans on the border here. Probably talking about, whoa, that's a lot. Let's try and maybe somehow take this over. Oh my god! I was talking and didn't even realize. I don't know if you guys could see it happen. Oh my god. No way. Zachville has been overran. And Ficobie is now their capital. What the heck just happened? They killed the king, Sam Keister, who was here. We all know where their place was here. Oh my god, yeah, his building got destroyed. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I didn't see this happening. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. And so it'll be left up to Henry Keister to try and somehow get out of this. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. This is not good.